Hello, everyone. Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. And just to keep you guys updated as to who is competing at the Olympia this year, actually, Rafa Brandao, he just posted this on his Instagram page. I guess he is quite excited that his name is there at the very bottom of the list. But we'll go through the list, guys, and we're going to see how this thing shapes up. Beginning, of course, with the champion, Brandon Curry. He is the current Mr. Olympia. And before I begin, there is definitely a couple of other names that are going to be on this list. There's the Chicago Pro this weekend. So you might as well throw Akeem Williams' name. No, I'm just joking. Could be Justin Rodriguez. Could be any number of guys, but there's definitely going to be one other name there. And I believe there is a Romania Pro and also a British Grand Prix. But I'm not so sure if they are qualifiers. I believe they are, but I'm not so sure. They could be counted for next year's Olympia, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, guys, Brandon Curry. Is he going to win the event? Hard to say. He'll have to get through William Bonac. William Bonac, he's always been a thorn in Brandon Curry's side, and I believe, heck, I thought he had enough maybe to even beat Brandon Curry on a couple of occasions, particular at the Olympia last year, but I don't know. It was the overall flow, I guess, with the calves, things of that nature. I guess the judges don't see calves anymore. Hadi Choopan. Now, he has been my pick for months now, and I'm not going back on my word. I believe Hadi Choopan will get some redemption, and he will take the title. Those are big words. I may have to eat them. There's a couple other names there on the list that we'll get to. Dexter Jackson. Can he do it? Can he win the title? No. I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to place top 3. This could be the year. And I've said that before, and he's proven me wrong. And heck, this is his last time on stage. It would be nice to see him get top 5. It really would, guys. And I think the judges will be slightly lenient. But you never know. It's bodybuilding. Sometimes they just throw you where you are. Roly Winkler. He has been not making much noise as of late, but I'm going to tell you right now. He could take the title, and people will say, nobody was looking or nobody was thinking about Roly Winkler. I'm telling you right now, these are the ones you got to watch, not the ones that are in that magic mirror flexing like the years that Roly Winkler was doing that. He came onto the Olympia stage with nothing. And I think this year he's going to shock everybody. He is the shock of the Olympia. Phil Heath. I would say 70%, maybe 70% of you guys think Phil Heath is going to win this title. Hey, let's face it. He is the champion. He was the six-time champion, 7-time champion for a reason. He is Mr. Olympia. Well, no, he's not, because he lost the title. But anyway, guys, I do believe that if he doesn't win, he'll be right up there for sure. Cedric McMillan. He's always at the Olympia. He always disappoints, but it's going to be a different time of year. And Cedric, he's a type of seasoned bodybuilder where different seasons I think he's better. So maybe come Christmas time, he could bring a different package. Let's hope so, guys. He disappoints so very often. Nathan Diasha, there's definitely a guy who could turn some heads. I like this guy. He's from the UK, is he not? Now here's Juan Morel. Not bad. He should place top 10, maybe? You think? Well, he needs more size, I think. But if he does nail it, he has been known for very tight conditioning, so you never know. James Lewis, there is a question mark on this guy. He's either going to do really good, or he's going to be battling somewhere in no man's land. And no man's land in this lineup, guys, is going to be full of just great champions. I'm telling you right now. But he could slip past that and could get a high spot. Could be as high as 3rd place. You never know, guys. So I expect big things for him. Hunter Labrada. It's going to be interesting to see him stack up. And I think he's going to stack up very well. He will be one of those guys, I think, in that no man's land. And hey, first Olympia, he'll be happy to get into that place, that position. Ian Valliere, I don't see him placing ahead of James or Hunter Labrada that we just looked at. He didn't place ahead of him before, and I don't see him placing ahead of him at the Olympia. But anyway, guys, he'll be at the low end of the pack for sure. It's all about levels, taking nothing away from Ian. Lee Seung-koo, I apologize if I got his name wrong, South Korean bodybuilder. He was the gentleman that defeated Samson. So, hey, gotta take this guy seriously. Definitely adds a good note to this Olympia for sure. Antoine Valliere. You guys get very upset and angered. You guys get very violent with your comments sometimes when I mispronounce names. Hey, you go on to as many YouTubes as you want, and there's just that many pronunciations of these names. And when Ian himself says it, he says it with a very thick French accent, and it's hard to nail that name. But anyway, guys, look for him to be, if he nails it, look for him to be at the high end of that no man's land. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a fist fight out there on stage. James Hollingshead, hey, it is what it is, guys. He wins events, whether I agree or whether I disagree. He means business. He's like a Branch Warren type physique, so I don't see him definitely cracking the top 10 though, guys. Lucas Osladell, I disagree with the judges sometimes, and I just don't think there's anything special with Lucas's physique. He brings in a pretty conditioned physique, has a unsightly sternum area, which is very mean to say, and unsightly abs as well. But hey, it's bodybuilding. It's a genetic game. He's not bad, but I don't see him cracking the top 10 at all. Rafa Brandao, hey, he lost to Lucas and James. So is he going to best himself? I think he needs more size, as per usual. He should bring in what he had a few weeks prior to the Europa Spain. I think that would be a much better bet for him. He was looking huge. His massive pecs, his legs were looking huge, and he just looked downright deflated at the Europa Spain. But anyway, guys, there is, like I said, a couple more shows, and there's a question mark on Big Ramy. Will he make it to the Olympia stage? Hey, I think there should be like a 5-year thing, a 5-year plan. If you place second at the Olympia, you should qualify 5 years. It's not like the first place, you're qualified for life. But if you place second, you should earn 5 years to be able to come back and stress-free, not have to worry about qualifying. Because, hey, let's face it, if you're placing second at the Olympia, you're definitely worth throwing in there. It's not just crap genetics that are going to place second. I mean, this is cream of the crop, guys. Anyway, just a quick update. Like to keep you guys updated on who's competing at the Olympia so far. And only a couple more guys on this list. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.